Hello, and welcome back to the Guitar Reliquary. Today, I have a very special guitar with me, the second of my two Stratocasters. This one was actually a gift from my dad. Thanks, Dad. And it has just one sort of special feature, and then the rest is a stock player Stratocaster. So this started life as a Fender Player Series Stratocaster limited edition. And what made it limited edition was the color, the Fiesta red color. And in my video for my Sweetwater Strat, I talked about my love of Seafoam Green and Fiesta Red as the two classic Stratocaster colors. So anyways, my dad had this guitar, Fiesta Red body, but it had a different neck on it. It had a Pau Ferro fretboard with a maple neck. And that was the original version of it. I have a picture I'll put on the screen. So my dad was gracious enough. He had this roasted maple neck hanging around, and he knew how much I love roasted maple. So he told me I could have the roasted maple neck and then give him back the Pau Ferro neck. And I said, absolutely, I will do that. So with this Player Series Stratocaster, it has the standard appointments for the body. It's an alder body. It's 4 pieces, just like my Seafoam Stratocaster. It has the 2-point Player Series bridge with the bent steel saddles. I have not yet replaced the saddles, but there is a good chance I'll go to the Graphtec saddles like I have on my Sweetwater Strat. It has the stock Player Series Alnico 5 pickups in it with the regular Fender 5-position switch. And if you're not familiar with the 5-position switch on a Fender Stratocaster, position 5 is your neck pickup. Position 4 is the 2 of these. Position 3 is this pickup. Position 4 are the bridge and middle. And position 5 is the bridge. I also opened it up, and the wiring is very clean, very high quality in it. I'll show the picture of the wiring as well. And I actually have this tremolo decked, so not like the Eric Clapton Strats where he's actually blocked it off with wood, but I just lowered the bridge and set it against the body so that it wouldn't float the tremolo. And the reason I did that is because my Sweetwater Strat is floating, and I thought I could use this as my hardtail Stratocaster. So other than that, it's the standard Stratocaster body that you've come to expect and to love over the last 70 plus years. One thing about this limited edition, because it's the Fiesta Red, I was curious why they did it. Why do a Fiesta Red special edition with just a Pau Ferro neck and no other changes? The Sweetwater exclusive is Seafoam, which is not a regular Player Series setup, but also has the roasted maple neck. So it's got a few different things with it. This just had the color. And what I've begun to suspect is that somebody made a mistake when they were mixing the color when they were spraying these, because there's contamination in the finish all through here. There's little black spots that won't come off with polishing. And, Fender in the past has done that, where they've had a mistake in the batch of paint or in the lacquer or whatever, and then they've offered them as a limited edition. I tried to search online to see if any of the ones that were for sale also had blemishes like this, but I was not successful because the pictures weren't necessarily high quality enough. So if you have one, I'd be curious to see if you have any of these little black blemishes on yours somewhere, maybe where you wouldn't even think to look, and if that's the reason why this was a limited edition. So as far as the neck that's on this now, this is the Fender Mexico roasted maple neck and fretboard. So it has the roasted maple neck on the back. It looks to be a two-piece neck like the Sweetwater one because there's a seam here in the middle. And then, of course, the Pau Ferro or rosewood skunk stripe that they put into it. It has the lacquered fretboard that's high gloss. So that's different from my Sweetwater guitar where it's a satin lacquer over the frets. It also has 12-inch radius as opposed to the 9.5-inch radius that the Sweetwater Strat has and that the original neck had on this. And it has jumbo frets. And I was really excited about the fact that it was 12-inch and jumbo frets because that's what I've pretty much become accustomed to playing on through years of playing Music Man Steve Morse models, playing various Les Pauls and other guitars with that style of radius. The neck on it actually has the regular plastic Fender nut, and I did actually file it down so that it looked better. Usually they're very square and they're very tall, and you have to cut them to depth. And so I did do some modification there. And then my dad had put the string tree on here. It's a Graphtec string tree, just like my Sweetwater Strat, and he actually had locking tuners on it as well. So that was a nice surprise. So here we go, a nice, sort of free Fiesta red Strat for me. Very grateful for that. It's a wonderful guitar, and I was really surprised by the tones that I was able to get out of it. So as you're listening to the demo, which is actually the first clean demo I've done on the channel, a clean track, I was really impressed with the Player Series pickups that were in this. I had actually been looking for replacement pickups last night because I like to mod my Strats and things, and now I'm considering not even modding it because they sound so good in the track. To me, I mean, everybody has their own sense of what a good sound is and what a good tone is, and that's what actually makes playing all these different guitars so wonderful, is that you can get so many different tones for so many different people out there. And you have guys like Eric Johnson and guys like David Gilmour and Joe Bonamassa and Richie Blackmore, and they're all playing Stratocasters at some point, and they all sound so different. And that's really a wonderful thing about Stratocasters and electric guitars, is you get your own sound. I never sound like somebody else when I'm playing. I always sound like myself, or at least I think I do. So the only mods that might be coming the way of this guitar are a set of strap locks, the Graphtec saddles, and then also some cream pickup covers, because I prefer the cream to the white on this. And it already has the mint green pick guard, so that's phenomenal. So anyways, let's get into some tones, and I hope you enjoy the first ever clean demo on the Guitar Reliquary channel. Thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video on the Stratocaster. Drop a comment, let me know what you think about how the pickups sound and whether or not it's worth doing some of the mods I've talked about. And until next time, check out my other videos. Have a nice day.